Mexico, a country that reads like a who's who of world history, from the Aztecs to the Mayans, from conquistadors to revolutionaries. And when you travel through this country, you can feel every layer of its past. But let's get into it. Number 10, Teotihuacan. The name means place where the gods made themselves known. And the stories of the gods, kings, and emperors run deep here. Walking through the main avenue, you feel dwarfed by the pyramids of the sun and the moon. They stand as silent witnesses to a city that once bustled with over 100,000 people. All thriving between 150 and 450 AD now. We don't know exactly who built this place. That's part of the mystery of Teotihuacan. We do know that it was an important city. Not only was it a huge religious and political center, but its influence extended far beyond its borders, shaping the next great civilizations like the Aztecs. When the Aztecs found this abandoned city, they believed it was where the gods had created the universe, so they called it Teotihuacan. Each pyramid has its own tale. The Pyramid of the Sun, the third largest in the world, is linked to the legendary Emperor of the Sun, Huitzilopochtli. And then there's the Pyramid of the Moon, which served as a venue for ceremonies and was aligned with the sacred Cerro Gordo mountain. Along the Avenue of the Dead, you'll find smaller pyramids and temples, each with its story. The Temple of the Feathered Serpent, or Quetzalcoatl, is decorated with intricate carvings of the feathered serpent deity. The art alone makes Teotihuacan a treasure trove for historians and archaeologists. What's even more amazing is that these structures were built without mortar. The stones fit together perfectly, creating a bond that has lasted thousands of years. Teotihuacan wasn't just an architectural marvel, it was a vibrant city. Its people traded with distant lands, and its ideas and innovations spread far and wide. But around 650 AD, it was mysteriously abandoned. Why? Nobody knows for sure. Some say it was internal strife. Others blame environmental changes or invasions. Whatever the reason, this once great city was left to the ants. Today, Teotihuacan is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visitors come from all over the world to explore its wonders. As you walk among these ancient ruins, remember that this was once a bustling metropolis, a hub of culture, religion, and trade. Teotihuacan may be a ruin today, but its legacy lives on in the heart of Mexico. Number 9, Chichen Itza. Imagine standing in the shadow of a pyramid, feeling the weight of history all around you. This is what it's like at one of the new 7 wonders of the world. This ancient Maya city tells a story of a powerful civilization. If the pyramids and temples could talk, they'd tell tales of kings and priests, of astronomers and warriors. When you look at the iconic El Castillo or the Temple of Kukulkan, you might notice something special. It has 365 steps, one for each day of the year. And during the equinoxes, the shadow of the stairs forms a giant serpent slithering down the pyramid. It's a trick of light, but also a testament to the Mayas' understanding of the cosmos. You can almost hear the chanting of the priests as they watched the spectacle and shared their knowledge of the heavens. But there's more to see. The Great Ball Court is the biggest in Mesoamerica, where the Maya played the ancient game of pa-ta-pa. The warriors fought fiercely, but it was more than just a game. It was a test of skill, strategy, and endurance. Then there's the observatory, or El Caracol, where the Maya astronomers tracked the stars and planets. Using their keen observation skills, they created calendars and predicted eclipses. Their knowledge helped them understand the cycles of nature and the patterns of the cosmos. But was more than just a center of learning and religion. It was a hub of trade and commerce. Merchants from all over the region came here to buy and sell goods. The city was a melting pot of cultures, a place where ideas and innovations were shared. Sadly, the Maya civilization declined in the 13th century and was abandoned. But its legacy lives on in the hearts and minds of those who explore its ruins. No. 8. Palenque. Deep in the jungles of Chiapas, hidden among the lush vegetation, lies Palenque. This ancient Maya city is like a secret whispered from the past. Imagine walking among the ruins, feeling the humid air on your skin, and hearing the sounds of the jungle all around you. It's like stepping into another world. But Palenque wasn't always lost to the jungle. Between 500 and 700 AD, it was a thriving metropolis. The city flourished under the rule of King Pakal the Great, whose tomb was discovered in 1952 beneath the Temple of the Inscriptions. His legacy, along with that of his successors, is etched into the very stones of Palenque. Pakalek's great-grandson Kalek continued the tradition of carving the history of his dynasty on monuments throughout the city. The palace, one of the most prominent structures, is a labyrinth of interconnected courtyards, towers, and stairways. Each corner seems to hold a new surprise. The walls are covered with bas-reliefs, telling stories of gods and kings. Then there's the Temple of the Cross Group, a testament to the Maya's understanding of the cosmos. The temple is dedicated to the sacred cross, a symbol of creation in Maya mythology. As you climb the steep stairs, you can feel the presence of the ancient Maya people, their beliefs, their customs, and their way of life. While Palenque was never as large as Tikal, it was more architecturally sophisticated. The buildings were intricately carved and decorated, and the temples were masterpieces of design and engineering. But around 800 AD, Palenque was abandoned. Perhaps the Maya moved to new settlements, or maybe the environment changed. Whatever the reason, the city was reclaimed by the jungle until it was rediscovered in the 18th century. Today, Palenque is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visiting this place is like stepping back in time. The jungle setting adds a touch of magic, making Palenque one of the most enchanting places in Mexico. Number 7. Monte Alban, high atop a mountain near the modern city of Oaxaca. Overlooking miles of rugged terrain sits Monte Alban. This imposing citadel was once the capital of the Zapotec civilization. From its lofty perch, it watched over the valley below for over a millennium. Imagine the wind whipping through the ruins, carrying tales of kings and conquests, of rituals and sacrifices. Monte Alban was a seat of power, a place where rulers made laws and led armies, where priests performed ceremonies and merchants traded goods. It was a bustling metropolis, home to tens of thousands of people. At its peak between 500 BC and 750 AD, it was a major political and religious center. Its influence stretched far beyond its borders, reaching into the very heart of Mesoamerica. Monte Alban was also influenced by Teotihuacan, a neighboring city, and this interaction led to cultural exchanges and new ideas. The Great Plaza was the heart of the city, a place for gatherings, markets, and celebrations. On either side of the plaza were palaces, temples, and residential areas. The danzantes, or dancers, are perhaps the most haunting feature of Monte Alban. These stone carvings depict prisoners who were sacrificed in ancient rituals. Their contorted faces and outstretched arms seem to reach out from the past, begging for mercy. Ball courts were scattered throughout the city, where players hit a small ball with their hips and knees trying to get it through a stone hoop. The game was more than just sport. It had religious overtones and was played to honor the gods. But around 750 AD, Monte Alban was abandoned. Maybe it was because of natural disasters, wars, or changing trade routes. Whatever the reason, this once great city was left to the elements. Today, it stands as a testament to the past. Monte Alban is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It shows how Mesoamerican societies planned their cities and developed complex cultures. The mountaintop setting gives it a sense of mystery, making Monte Alban a truly captivating place to explore. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something new. If you did, please leave a comment.